Okay. I think I'm back up. I think I'm good. Let me test this, make sure. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Test, test, test. But we're about to find out. Just crash again. Come on, really? I'm having so many issues with games right now. I think we're back. I'm not positive. I think we're good.
Fuel lines, check. Horizontal stabilizers.
Yeah, I think we're back.
Thrusters.
Looks like we got a tailwind. If we time it right, we can ride the slipstream of the grav train past the sea grid traffic. Launch the mag grappler onto that pedway overpass and slingshot right up to
Ratchet.
The thrusters are fine, Clank. See? Don't worry, it's
Weirdly,
probably
though,
just a fused ion duct.
Twitch is down.
Incoming message from Captain Quark.
Ratchet? Clank? I've got a bit of a situation here at the Planetary Defense Center. Nothing I can't handle, mind you. Just a few thousand heavily armed robotic commandos, but I figured, hey, if you were in the neighborhood, maybe... Wait! Aren't you handsome to die?
Heavily armed robotic commandos?
When aren't they heavily armed?
Are you sure this is functioning properly?
Yeah, Twitch is down for some reason.
Planetary Defense Center, here we
It looks like YouTube is up. Vertical is good. Landscape on YouTube is good. Twitch is down, though. I'll have to figure that out later. I'll be right back.
You alright?
Watch out! Where are you going?
It's a shortcut. Trust me.
Ratchet, look out!
See? What did I... Well, looks like we're going on foot. At least I can try out my new nav unit.
Well, we'll give this another shot and see if the game doesn't crash this time.
Welcome back, customer 91802. If
if it crashes again, I may need to just postpone this until I can figure out the technical issues with this game. We'll see. This isn't the first time anymore. It really, really annoys me how that is technically correct. Alright, we're just gonna hope that we don't get a crash. Looks familiar. Well, there's a very good reason for it. You have this game, but you've never played it before?
Press the fire button to use your currently selected weapon.
Okay, you guys are pretty dumb. Alright, well this is right where it crashed last time. Okay, it didn't crash this time.
You can access the quick select menu by holding down the action button. Use the left stick to select your weapon.
It seems to be working okay now. As far as I can tell. Okay, so I've got, let's see, swing shot, combustor, and fusion grenade. Yes, I am.
Select menu by holding down the action button. Use the left stick to select your weapon.
Didn't it get a performance update? When?
Jump on the grind rail to use your grind boots.
He's escaping on a mag rail. Heading south.
In August. So pretty recently. Okay, well, it does seem to be working. I just need to figure out what happened with the Twitch stream.
Ratchet, the sky bridge is collapsing.
No, I appreciate the people over at Twitch. They're all part of the same... I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they're basically part of the same community. Not basically, they are. Actually.
Nanotech acquired. The more nanotech you have, the more damage you can take.
Ooh, getting a lot of bolts here. It's a Ratchet Clank. Okay. Looks like it's very sheepish. Very funny, Zero. We're not a community, we're a guild. I'll take that. Oh. I will take that. Oh, no, 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 I didn't want to jump up yet. Can I jump back down? Sort of. Hey, Pixel, how's it going? Lee Showruns, what's up, man? It's good to see you. Brainy Games, Ocean View, welcome in. It does. It would seem that I'm being raided. Welcome in, everybody. You doing good, Lee? Good. Glad to hear it. And Pixella, how are you doing tonight? And what were you streaming today? Hey, Inferno, how's it going? It's good to see you. Oh, you are? You're gonna go see Family Doctor? 17th of September, okay. Hey, Fat Monkey, how you doing? Hopefully they eventually tell you what's going on. Yeah, for sure. I definitely feel like in your scenario, the uncertainty would be like my least favorite thing of just being like trying to figure out what's going on. Sly Cooper, ooh, cool. It's another one of the games I want to play. Yeah, something's going on Twitch. I'm just having some significant technical difficulties today. I will make sure that it is fixed by tomorrow. It's just I was already running late today, and I felt really bad delaying it even further. So, Pixella, do you have a favorite Sly Cooper?
Ratchet, the planetary defense center is 200 cubits below us. How do you propose we get down?
I don't know. I'm kind of winging it right now.
Yeah, Lee, we will all have you in our thoughts, okay? I hope everything gets worked out for you. Sincerely. Oh, nope. Okay, that's fine.
Your maximum nanotech level has increased.
Okay, fusion grenades are definitely the way to go here. Oh.
Just had to invade during rush hour.
Oh, I see. Okay. Your favorite Sly Cooper game is Sly 2. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I actually streamed this game earlier in the year. I believe it's what I played before Sly. Okay, gotcha.
It's pretty quiet. Where's
Croc
Croc?
2 is being remade.
Greetings, citizen. I'm away from my post at the Planetary Defense Center. Please enter the number that best describes your emergency. If you are being attacked by radioactive amoeboids, please press 1. If you've been ingested by a mutant space eel, please press 2. If your city is being attacked by a massive deadly space armada, please press 3.
It looks a lot more stiff.
I believe you may be their intended target.
You think?
It does feel kind of slower.
My sensors are picking up structural damage to the grind rail.
Sly and Ratchet meet each other? I don't know about that. Maybe. I mean, it's definitely more cinematic. I'll say this much. It's definitely more cinematic than the previous games already. Okay, I was not. I was spending way too much time reading the chat. I was spending way too much time reading the chat right there. I should have been paying attention. Yeah, it definitely feels a lot slower. The rail grinding at least does feel slower.
My sensors are picking up structural damage to the grind rail.
You can see Sly Cooper and Rifts apart.
Ratchet, that warship is gaining on us.
There's only one item you're watching this for? What is the one item you're watching this for? A Crack in Time made the rail grinding go back to what it should be.
Behold, the last Lombax in the universe. Truly a pathetic specimen of the race, I'm afraid. So weak.
And you are?
Emperor Percival Tachyon, Crown Prince of the Cragmites.
Yeah, it's like playing a Pixar movie. Yeah, I did read that.
Of a few insubordinate species, ruler of the universe.
Your name's Percival?
Emperor! See the crown, see the scepter, the giant walking throne, and legion of loyal robotic commandos.
PlayStation Move Heroes as well.
Not that a treacherous furball like you could... What's this? Such a primitive robot companion. And your kind used to be such renowned engineers.
Oh, I'd be careful if I were you. He's got posomorphic blaster cannons in his fingertip.
My gripe is not with the people of this arcade planet, but with you. Surrender your deathbot, and simply allow us to kill you. No one else need be harmed.
Fair enough. Here you go!
Such a joke, but competent, but a joke. Who's Tachyon?
Autopilot engaged.
Whoa! Hang on, Clank!
Hyperspace boosters online.
Oh, definitely visually, for sure.
Cryosleep?
You think Rift Apart is the most Pixar-like game?
It is fortunate cryosleep does not work on robots.
Okay, that was funny. That legitimately caught me off guard. While using the Rhino, there's a chance for Sly to spawn. That's kind of cool. Yeah, and the first thing that comes to your mind is Typing of the Dead.
His ass is inside.
Wish he stayed villain for longer.
Clank! Clank! Are you okay? You got knocked out there for a minute.
I am fine. Where are we?
Beats me. Ship must have run out of fuel while on autopilot. Come on, We need to find another ship and get back to Kerwine.
Still has its humor, just a little different. I mean, because yeah, even though that was like, you know, I mean, that was funny. That made me laugh.
Strafing will greatly increase your tactical efficiency. To strafe, hold down the L2 button while running.
The funniest thing is that you're almost done cleaning, and it basically took me that entire time to get my stream mostly taken care of, and it still isn't perfect because Twitch is broken for some reason.
The quick select menu by holding down the action button. Use the left stick to select your weapon.
For some reason I didn't even consider that I could go down here. Oh, wait, I gotta do a double jump. Okay. Huh? Oh, I can already glide, that's why. I didn't... For some reason I didn't even consider that I could already glide. A Kraken time rarely does humor, but when it does, it's amazing. I know I'm technically supposed to, like, strafe through all this, but melee is fun.
Tex has his own custom apron and heels.
Playing Typing of the Dead with an IBM Model M buckling spring keyboard with the 80s was one of the greatest human experiences. I mean, I will say, like, with the exception of a slight difference in the feeling of, like, fluidity, it still plays like a Ratchet and Clank game. To me. To me, it still plays like a Ratchet and Clank game. So, Rack 1, I would ask you what your favorite game is, but my fear of being thought to be serious in asking that is preventing me from asking you. Because I know what your favorite one is. Everyone knows what your favorite one is. For very, very wonderfully eloquent reasons. Combat seems faster. Maybe it's just because I haven't played a Ratchet and Clank game in several weeks. Or maybe it just feels more fluid to me, or the other ones felt more fluid to me. But that could be just because I played I haven't, like I said, I haven't played a Ratchet and Clank game in weeks.
With the jackpot
Numerous
power,
weeks.
you will temporarily earn more bolts and raritanium.
Yeah, it seems like everything is working now, except for Twitch. Twitch is still broken. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with Twitch before tomorrow's stream, because it is all kinds of busted at the moment. Oof.
Strafing will greatly increase your tactical efficiency. To strafe, hold down the L2 button while running.
There we go. Robert, did anyone tell you look very handsome today and well dressed?
This valuable resource can be used to upgrade your weapons. Simply go to a weapons vendor and select the Upgrade Weapons option. You have collected a Leviathan soul. These are valuable in the Polaris Galaxy and can be traded for bolts.
Ah. Somebody ever told you you are a zenith of absolute perfection, of being of pure light energy? See, Daniel's was actually true. Zach's is also true, it just doesn't sound as true.
Attention, citizens of Kabalia. The Imperial Defense Force reports that a Lumbax has infiltrated the Star Sector. The Empire expects your full cooperation in neutralizing this threat to our security.
Welcome to
Shop for
Gromlin's
weapons.
Weapon Shop. Here you can buy ammo, upgrade your weapon, or purchase new tools of destruction. Go ahead. Name your poison.
Tornado launcher. These synthetic bodyguards will lay dormant until enemies move in, then strike with lethal efficiency. Interesting. I'm glad that they still blow up if you just go up and touch them.
To access your map, press the select button.
Attention, citizens of Kabalia. Today is Tachyon Appreciation Day. You
Looks
must
like
show
Jack
your
Skeleton.
devotion to our leader by kneeling at the nearest Tachyon Appreciation Station.
Don't you lay this on me, you worthless sack of Kurt, you sweat. You were supposed to watch the jail gate.
Ah, blame the parrot. Always blame the parrot.
Is everything all right, sir?
Ah, Imperial spies. Hide their bodies. Ah!
Oh, well, excuse my friend. We're just a couple of humble smugglers, unfairly hunted and persecuted wherever we go. Yep, seems the Imperials have shut down the planet's gelatonium plant. They must be,
Gelatonium?
looking for someone.
Well, we're kind of stranded ourselves. Our ship crashed back there and... Ah, kill them now. Sell their kidneys.
Stranded, hmm? Well, I'll tell you what, pal. We're gonna make you a deal. You get the gel pumps working and we'll, procure a vessel for you. Here, you'll need this gelinator.
The gauge on reads empty.
Attention, citizens of Cabalia. Never forget the horrors and atrocities committed by the Lombax species. We cannot allow even one of these dreadful creatures to survive.
Dang. Okay.
What do you say? What's the haps there, Slick? Devices are special combat items, very handy in a pinch. Come on, step into our office and take a look-see.
Yes, Tex.
Come back anytime, Slick. We'll shoot the breeze.
All of these are like individual items. Oh no, I don't want to buy them. Seems like a waste of me. I think the Ratchet and Clank that I enjoyed the most would either be 1 or
You are trespassing on Imperial property.
1 was really enjoyable. 2 for the quality of life. What the hell? 2 for the quality of life improvements was really great. I think 3 was really enjoyable. But I honestly, I've had a good time with all of them. If I'm being honest, I've had a good time with all of them. You wish we got a Ratchet and Clank cartoon? What is going on? Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay. That was a really unfortunate perspective. Ah! No, come on. Did the game just crash? Okay. It's cool that we have Ratchet himself in chat. We can get so much insight into his thoughts and experiences.
Autopilot engaged.
Whoa! Hang on, Clank!
Hyperspace boosters online. Engaging cryosleep.
Cryosleep? Nah. There's no way I'm gonna...
Maybe I got a bad ROM. Yeah, because it just crashed again during the cutscene. Well, if you can't even get past a cutscene, I mean...
Autopilot engaged.
Whoa! Hang on, Clank!
Hyperspace boosters online. Engaging cryosleep.
I think so.
Cryosleep? Nah. There's no way I'm gonna...
It is fortunate cryosleep does not work on robots.
It's frustrating when I generally speaking. Oh, hey, real quick, to get hold on, let me see. This will maybe be a mood boost. We'll see. You guys want the cat cam? Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get the cat in frame. Is it gonna show the cat? Is it gonna show the cat? Hey, all right, we got cat cam playing. Here, I'll move it over here.
Attention, citizens of Kabalia. The Imperial Defense Force.
I'm gonna try and see if I can get her to look this way. Kitty. Kitty. She's being stingy. She doesn't want to look this way. The funny thing is, it's deleting the desk, so now it's just her. Now it's just her by itself. Lila.
It's Tachyon Appreciation Day. You must show your devotion to our leader by kneeling at the nearest Tachyon Appreciation Station.
He's cleaning letter B.
Attention, citizen. This plant has been shut down on the order of Emperor Tachyon. You are trespassing on Imperial property.
Wait, so I can make these taller? Okay. 2. Lila, but basically the same, more or less. You have a Siamese kitty? You thinking of getting a 4th cat soon? It's a lot of cats. Oh, hey. Oh, that's rude. The kitty is not licking your screen. A wedge-head Siamese cat. Interesting. You can encase the robots in gelatonium? Okay. That's good to know. Yep, turtles live to be more than 100 years old.
Gelatonium pump restored. Plant operating at 50% efficiency. We must remind you that you are currently defying a direct Imperial decree. Desist at once.
Desist at once. Ah, I see. Turtles are cute, and they're not that boring. At least but they're easy to take care of. That is very true. They are very easy to take care of. Of course. Are you really, though? Dude, fennec foxes are so cool. My cat used to watch me play Ratchet and Clank. To be honest, I want a fox as a pet because foxes are my favorite animal. I mean, that's fair.
Will be most displeased.
Ratchet, we should see that smuggler about the ride he promised.
It's cute that he expects the smuggler to stay by his word. We'll see. Wait, no, I wouldn't. Why would I want to get rid of him? Zach, I really don't want to imagine what Daniel's cats have witnessed.
Now, I can take y'all as far as Stratus City. How'd that be?
Alright, I'm going to take a quick break because I need to go to the restroom.
Never forget the horror.
Alright, take care, Pixella. I'll see you later. Let me fix the camera real quick. Alright, I'm gonna... It's weird, like, it's sliding in from out of frame. I think I'm actually gonna keep this on this side for now.
Ironic, ain't it? The one Cragmite they didn't vaporize comes back to oppress the galaxy.
Who is they?
Who? Are you kidding me? The Lombaxes vaporized the whole lot of them years ago, left the Cragmite planet nothing but an empty hunk of dirt.
All hail the Lombaxes, saviors of the universe!
Attention transport vessel. A bioscan reveals a Lombax life form aboard your ship. Stand by for immediate disintegration.
Ditch the Lombax! Nothing but trouble! Nothing but trouble!
Sir, if you jettison the excess cargo, you could increase your speed and evade capture.
I couldn't agree more.
Alright. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm actually getting shot at, not just traffic. Daniel, I imagine the reason you do it is because you're into it. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go to the restroom and get some another top off the drink. Be back shortly. See you guys soon. That was the wrong button. Okay. Okay.
Dropship touching down in Sector 1. Dispatching sentries.
Dang, holy cow. Ooh, that was a lot of bolts. I can't afford. Man, oh, I forgot. Those are the single-use items.
Perhaps we should try using one of our devices against that cyclo-cannon.
Your weapon has upgraded. Weapons
Ooh.
upgrade automatically as they are used. This increases their damage and adds new modifications.
What is this?
The Shock Ravager uses electrical current to neutralize shielded enemies. To perform a whip attack, press the fire button.
Okay, so it's like the whip from the previous game.
He just took out another cycle cannon. Dispatch gunships to Sector 2. Destroy the Lombax man.
It's pretty effective. Okay. Hi.
Be advised, we now have an armed Lombax inside the city. Yellow fur, long ears, maybe traveling with a nanotech deathbot.
Okay, so how do I... Swing shot, there we go. Okay, got it. Oh!
All droppits move to the Skyway. The Lombax has hijacked an air tram. Insomniac sighted approaching the Sector 4 skydock. All units move in to intercept.
Ooh, health is looking iffy. Oof, okay. Okay, there we go.
Attention, drone vets. Any trooper who allows the Lombax to their sector from and executed.
Oh, come on. It was so slow on the PS2. That's true. I think my health situation is not good. Is there anything up? I don't see anything up there. Oh, wait a second. There's a whole nother... Now what is that leading to? Oh, it's just keeping you from staying on it.
Tripads are pressure-dependent switches that control parts of the city. To unlock this bridge, touch all 3 pads before they time out.
Rhinos are slow now, but shimming is fast. Tools of destruction moment.
are useless against an electrified enemy, Ratchet. Try a different weapon.
You like his low health expression?
Ratchet, those creatures are telling us to go inside that building.
Creatures? What creatures? Did you get your wires crossed in that crash?
He just got punched in the face.
Clank, have you been modifying yourself in private?
Absolutely not. And I do not care much for your tone.
Flap deactivate, okay. Oh. Okay. Wait, oh, I have to restart again? Did I find the Rhino plane? Plans? Not yet. That was creepy. You often use the low health idling Ratchet for profile pictures. Guys, they want them to rub me out. I don't approve.
Hey, Chief! You've got enough Raritanium for an upgrade!
Predator launcher. Oh, okay. I'm kind of digging the grenades at this moment. Let's see.
For a little Raritanium, we can modify your puny weapon into a force to be reckoned with.
This upgrade increases your bolts earned when using this weapon. Oh, that's nice.
Purchase, we'll unlock a new one.
They're doing pretty good. The little one and everybody else, they're doing well. Ammo capacity. I feel like I want ammo capacity more than anything right now. Bigger area of effect. Yes, please.
What do we look like? A bunch of chumps?
Press and hold the fire button to lock onto enemy targets. Then let go to launch Predator missiles.
Attention, citizen. You have entered the Hall of Knowledge without authorization. Knowledge has been declared contraband by order of Emperor.
Knowledge.
On these premises will result in permanent confinement.
I mean, honestly, to me, it feels like a Ratchet and Clank game. So I would say, like, kind of in a similar vein. I'm not. Oh, dang it. I would say it's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm not far enough into the game to, like, really... I should turn subtitles on if I can. I should be able to do that. There we go. Yeah. The best part is, since I play in 480i and take a picture of the TV, most of them are blurry. Oh. Auto cutscene dialogue is not subtitled. There we go. Play Quest for Booty. Oh, I'll be playing. As far as I know, I'll be playing all of the Ratchet and Clank games.
Security measures on this level of the facility are far more devious than the last. Spare yourself the abject humiliation of failure and turn back now. Attention, citizen. This is your final warning. The knowledge contained in this hall has been classified as a threat to the Empire. Any attempt to enter the Imperial map room will result in a very painful and irreversible death.
Oh, the thruster pack. How do you... How do I do this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I really actually am kind of digging the grenade. On one leash bomb ammo. Here's what I want to know. Can I put one of these on top of you? Oh, yes, I can. Oh. Let me try one more time. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? Well, howdy McFrickin' diddle-doo. Your favorite is the tornado launcher?
Gadgetron admires your persistence, but feels compelled to inform you that your currently selected weapon is ineffective against shielded enemies. Try a stronger weapon, or wait until the enemy is unshielded.
Your favorite weapon is the late game ones?
Great, we're trapped. So why did we come here again? Clank?
Planet Fastoon. Interesting.
Why?
Well, according to the database, it is a Lombax planet.
Download the coordinates. We'll take the escape pod.
But Ratchet, the database also says...
Look, there's no time. Come on!
You are now entering Fastoon. Touching down in 5, 4, oops, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Chief. What can we do you for? Which weapon do you want to upgrade?
A fusion grenade.
Upgraded.
Yes, I did try the squats. And by the way, so I haven't talked to you in a while, but I'm actually in the process of setting up a pretty extensive home gym. And once that's up and running, it'll be a lot easier and more conducive to do like on-stream workouts as well. So I'm excited for that, mainly just because I really want to continue losing weight. The same weapon can make it embarrassingly easy to clip through the floor. Okay, I'm gonna need to upgrade for the wrench, because the wrench is just not cutting it anymore. This isn't doing very much damage either. The wrench has no upgrades, so it sucks for the entirety of the game after the start. That's what you're telling me? What is this? Wombat's flight component.
What the... Where is everyone?
I tried to tell you, Ratchet. The database said this planet was deserted ages ago.
Clank, you see that? It's an old ship.
Very old, it would seem.
We have to fix her.
Ratchet, we must be practical. Tachyon will find
This is one of the games where the
fight
wrench is
codes.
trash.
He will be here any minute.
Clank, please. I need to fix her.
Oh, very well.
A virtual diagnostic of this spacecraft confirms 6 missing components necessary for intergalactic travel. Happy hunting.
I already got one of them. Dude, I always enjoy the Ratchet and Clank music. It's got a great vibe to it. Holy crap, this gun does so little damage.
To access your map, press the select button.
Okay, let's see, there's a couple other... Alright, let's go in here first.
Hold your breath, Clank. Looks like we're going for a dip.
Ooh, that's helpful. Enemies are super spongy. Yeah, definitely feeling that way. Well, hello there. Ooh, a lot of upgrade stuff there. Check my map. Check the map. Oh, I see. So it shows where they are. Okay. Where's that vendor? I know there was a vendor somewhere around here. At least I thought there was. What is this?
Ratchet, the entrance to this raritanium mine is too small for the both of us. Perhaps
Do not be afraid. We are here to help you destroy it.
Destroy what?
We have a lot to show you. Tony.
Oh, hold on.
This door poses no threat to you, sire. Aim time to your will, and you shall pass.
Oh. Oh.
This door
Alright, Fortune, have a good night. I'll catch you later, okay?
aim time to your will, and you shall pass. This door poses no threat to you, sire. Aim time to your will, and you shall pass. This gap is but a nuisance. Call on us, and we shall carry you across.
Page.
Tony.
Really? So how does that work? Does that work? Ugh. Okay. Metal Gear Solid 4 on the list? Nope. Oh, they can... I see. A Fear playthrough of Metal Gear Solid? A whole big ol' army with following me around now. Oh, come on. Am I really going to have to start over from the very beginning? No, thank goodness. My whole army in here. I suck at Metal Gear Solid games, or at least the one that I played, I was terrible at. No, that I can get. I don't think I can get up there. So that's that one done. Next one I want to check out is up here. I want to see if there's something up here. Because it feels like there would be. Why did I get that? For what reason? All right. I got 2 directions left to check out. One direction, correction. No, 2 directions, okay. Things does so little damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some upgrades.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Hey, N64, good to see you. Where's your weapons range? Faster shooting. Faster shooting, faster shooting. More damage. More titanium. With this upgrade, each molten hot shot from your weapon will rain down steaming pyro acid. Alright, well now it's fully upgraded. You were getting water for your goats now, just now? How are they doing? This weapon, I swear, this weapon sucks. Finally! It's the theme of Tottenham. The whip, this whip in this game is fantastic. If I could have one superpower, what would it be? That is the easiest question I think I can answer. It would be telekinesis. Hands down, there is not even a close second. Telekinesis. Easy. See, I just don't like... Conceptually, I don't like the idea of controlling other people.
Congratulations! You have received an interstellar holovite from...
Stefan Quarkanopoulos.
If I won the lottery, what would I do with it? I would pay off my parents' house. I would make sure that my parents wanted for nothing, and then I would immediately tell my wife to quit her job so that I could work and she could. Well, okay, I wouldn't tell her to quit her job. I would tell her she wouldn't need to work if she didn't want to. Because I know she would want to quit almost immediately. I'd pay off our house, and then I'd put most of it away and live off the interest. Make sure my kids could go to college if they wanted to. I don't know. Here's the thing. Honestly, I think I'd be a terrible person to win the lottery. Because I don't have, like... Outside of maybe traveling a lot... Outside of traveling a lot, I don't know that there's very many, really that much that I'd want to do.
Tachyon carved up the city with his army of Drothids. It was a cruel act of retaliation. If only he had known how evil the Cragmites were. Oh, if they had won the Great War, the entire universe would have fallen under their terrible rule. Unpleasant, dreadful, dreadful, dreadful little creatures from planet Zurich. Tachyon bought their loyalty with Raritanium and recruited them for his own personal army. I couldn't say, really. Probably to steal their technology. All his ships, his enforcers, even the nanotech combat armor he gave the Drothids, are all made using stolen Lombax technology. I am sorry. My memory bank seemed to have been damaged in the crash. The last thing I remember was laying down suppressive fire over the court of Azimuth. Of course, I am equipped with an HD47 optical holoscreen. Hop in.
Mad for mayhem, crave carnage, adore destruction? Well, today is your lucky day. You have been invited to participate, witness the greatest, bloodiest, goriest battle in the universe, the Imperial Fight Festival. Rated M for mature. Come on down to Planet Mukau and enjoy a night of entertainment without any ulterior motives or deception. Offer only valid for fuzzy, long-eared orphans and their tiny robotic companions.
That sounded like Captain Quark.
Which means it's probably a trap. But it's our only lead. Let's go see what he's gotten himself into.
Stako HGB001. Oh, watch. It's a nice watch. Okay.
Scourge of the galaxy. Surrender your vessel, or be cast to the depths of the universe.
This is Ratchet and Clank.
It's firing back! No fair! Looks like these lads want to play. Run a shot across their bow, Rusty Feet. Aye, aye, Captain. Fire in the hole!
Hang on, Clank. We'll lose him in the asteroid belt.
They're headed into the boron asteroid belt. Rusty Feet, set course and raise primary collision deflectors. Aye, aye, Captain. Collision deflectors.
Okay, so you can get quite a bit of Raritanium from that stuff.
You can auto-lock onto enemy targets by pressing and holding the L1 button. Release the L1 button to launch a devastating attack.
Well, that's cool.
Slide through the nanotech induction rings to restore hull integrity.
I don't think this one's gonna cooperate, Captain. Time for drastic measures. Crikey! I never seen a ship move this fast before, Captain. He's pushing 800 cubits a second and ain't even broken.
800 cubits.
Looks like they got ourselves a show off, boys. Find Jack Roxy's eye pin him first.
To perform a barrel roll, press either the L2 or R2 button.
Find the asteroids, lads!
Clank, hop on that turret!
Whatever cargo you'll be holding is the rightful property of Captain Slag.
Dang it.
Lombax off the
You said
starboard bow! want to kill you and plunder your ship. Fall back, lads. We have a team-building exercise in the Andromeda system.
So what do you? I wonder what you get for the bonus targets.
I'm picking up a hostile signature ahead. It looks like a pilot demolition vessel.
Come on. Yeesh. Okay.
Ratchet, it's Quark. I see you managed to decode my ingenious holivite. I have important information for you. Come find me in the arena.
New gravel-net armor.
Oh. Yes, please.
Perfect for any occasion. Weddings, birthdays, interstellar confrontations. Gravel-net thanks you, sir.
Is there a regular shop here? Seems odd. I need a gadget that is not found on this planet.
All right, Chief. What can we do you for?
Alright, grenade. Bigger area. More damage. More ammo. Each missile becomes equipped with a polonium-ion concussion detonator. These detonators are extremely effective at knocking your enemies down, thus giving you a strategic tactical advantage. Psycho is an exceptional brand. You really get every penny for what you pay for in terms of quality and beauty. Sorry to go off on a watch tangent. I just enjoy them a lot. I have a few nice watches. I can appreciate a nice watch. I want to go check on my wife real quick, see how she's doing. I know that she was pretty tired, but she hasn't come and checked on me in a bit, so that means she may have fallen asleep on the couch. So I'm going to go check on her, see how she's doing. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just realized I didn't turn on music. Okay. I really don't want to be using... Okay, is this not working because it's electric? Nice. Good, well-timed upgrade. Just crashed again. At least I had just started the level. At least I had just started the level. Explore this level well to get the charge boots. Get wrecked. Thanks, Zach.
If you plan on fighting in the arena...
Oh, it still gave me the upgrade, okay. Oh.
We have a security breach. The Lombax has infiltrated the Imperial Fight Festival.
I see. So just simply destroying an enemy with this weapon is what... Oh, wow. Oh, hold on. Okay, 72. Okay, so still, that's pretty good.
The Lombax is not to be permitted near the arena. Send the holo scan to the guards and put them on high alert.
Okay, nope. Well-timed upgrade as well. Oh, it auto-equips it? I don't have to manually do it? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Anonymity? Did he just say anonymity? The good Ratchet and Clanks look uncanny, as they should. All good Ratchet and Clanks should look a little uncanny.
Sort of. Keep growing.
Hey, Rob.
And sign hand.
It's good to see you, man.
Welcome to the GrummelNet Weapon Shop.
Okay, so this one does, these detonators are extremely effective at knocking your enemies down. Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom.
The PS2 games don't look uncanny, but this game is trying to do so much with, not the full Ratchet and Clank team working on it. Thank you for the upgrade. Why am I not getting any more raritanium? I stopped getting raritanium. What would cause that? Okay, now I'm getting raritanium again. Way smoother? Smoother in what way specifically? Because the only thing that I've noticed any difference on is just the rail running so far. The grind rails are the only thing I've noticed a difference, like it being smoother, so to speak. Everything else has felt kind of the same, in the same, basically the same, more or less. Like, to me, visually, this looks like just a higher polygon count version of the same general design ethos from the first few games. I mean, that's just my opinion. I think that this, to me, this looks like a higher fidelity version of the same base concept. So I'm not sure that I do agree with you, actually. Okay, why am I sometimes getting raritanium and sometimes I'm not? I'm getting a lot of upgrades for this now.
Alright, Ratchet. I have
Now there is one possible factor to take into account here, is that I don't have the personal nostalgia of the earlier games. So it is very possible that there may be a nostalgia factor that is measuring into it. And so for me, coming in and never having played any of the games before, these last few months, it is possible that I just might have a different, kind of a different take on it.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
Had more personality to the animations. I mean, I'll just say this much. I can't say like definitively that you're wrong or that you're right, but I will say this to me feels like another Ratchet and Clank game, just a higher polygon count version.
Emperor Tachyon! Let the battle begin! For our first challenge, our furry fighter will have to battle his way through 3 rounds of degenerate, homicidal, merciless killing machines. Are you ready? Then let's start.
Now, but that's just my opinion, so I can't even necessarily say that somebody is wrong about it. About their if you feel like Ratchet and Clank 1 had more personality, then there may have been something that spoke to you differently than it did to me. You think it lacks the pop and the charm? So, Zach, if I could be so bold as to ask you for, I don't want to make it sound like it's stupid, so I don't want to say homework. But if I could be so bold as to ask you to maybe find some examples of, Ratchet and Clank 1, for instance, where you feel like there was something in Ratchet and Clank 1 that had, distinctly more personality than this game. I would be very interested to see it from your perspective. What speaks to you about something that has more pop and more charm? So if it's up to you. You obviously don't have to, but I'd be very curious to see it from your perspective.
Tired of saving the galaxy in the same tattered threads? Then come on down to Quartz Spandex Hero Emporium, your one-stop vigilante depot and winery. Ask about a hat and boat special. We have a new champion! Congratulations, Mustachio! You defied the odds and managed not to die!
Not to die.
Okay, troopers, it's time to welcome our first major contender. You know him, you love him, you flee in terror at the sight of him. This giant mechanical robot slash fish thingy enjoys tennis, arts and crafts, and sushi? Huh, oh no. I would just like to take a moment to admire our challenger's mustache. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, bro, let me go. Holy crap. You think going commando is where it peaked?
Congratulations! You remind me of me when I was a young fighter. Only shorter and less strapping.
Quark, do you mind telling us what you're doing working for Tachyon?
Oh, just a little thing I like to call saving the universe. There I was, surrounded by Tachyon's minions, perched on the brink of certain death, staring into the icy precipice of the inevitable. I knew I had to take action. I engaged my foes, channeling days of kung fu classes,
Sure,
dispatching
yeah.
my crouching kitten style with lethal precision.
No, I'm serious about it. Like, I'm not being sarcastic. I actually would like to see a couple, maybe one or two examples from your perspective that you feel like show the contrast between Ratchet and Clank 1 or 2 and this.
Which means you used your powers as a world-class suck-up to save your own hide.
Little column A, little column B. Here, take this. It'll explain everything. The optical relay is damaged, but maybe you can find a ship to play it on.
Great! Quit messing around and get over here! I have boils that require lancing.
Coming, Your Excellence!
Gross.
Pray for me.
Gross. Gross. 4,000, 6,000. Okay, so let's see. Emperor Tachyon demands efficiency. Defeat all the gladiators before time runs out. Sure.
Alright, Chief.
This is just a reminder that beverages are not permitted inside the arena. Violators will be fined and...
Buffering a lot.
I'm told these Terraclons hail from the war-torn razor mines of Insomniac. Lovely planet, if you're looking to get shivved and dismembered.
Back to normal. Level up.
You gotta give them credit, folks. Can't be easy running around these hug-me-tight nanny boats like a 10,000-boat bunch. Probably why they were recalled from Grumblenet toy stores around the galaxy.
Shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Ah!
This match has been brought to you by Quark-tastic Humans. Get healthy by eating me.
Okay, go, 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 go. Shoot! Shoot! Move! No! Ah, dadgummit.
Alright, Chief. What can we do?
Has been brought to you by Quark-tastic Chewable Vitamins. Get healthy by eating me once a day. He just can't seem to land a hit, folks. This guy must be more irritated than a one-legged droid in a butt-kicking contest. Taxes and global warming? Then try Grubelnet's extra strength Lombax repellent and rid yourself of everything that's wrong with the universe.
Come on. All right, there we go. Back down at the disco, using only your Omni wrench to fight all these rhythmically challenged gladiators.
Incontinence happens to the best of us, but with a new Quark suppositractor, you don't have to be embarrassed anymore. New suppositractor may cause incontinence.
So when the disco balls are up, they have to dance. Okay. That's funny. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Just survive, just survive, just survive until the disco ball. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, 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 oh. Move. Okay, almost there, almost there, almost there. With 2 health left. Come on, come on, come on. Whew, is that it? Okay. You sent it? Okay, cool. Let them dance? Heck no. I'm not letting them take full advantage of that. Can you crush Crushto in under a minute? I think so. Twelve seconds, 11 seconds. There we go. Got it. Alright, last one. Defeat all the gladiators without taking any damage. Great. Okay. You know, it doesn't count. It doesn't work if you jump into the lava. Oh, shoot. Okay. Stay for the ice cream social. Oh! It got me into gladiating. Oh gosh. Alright. Got them all. That is all the challenges done.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
I have no idea.
Anyone asks? We never met.
Tornado launcher. Yes, please.
You can steer tornadoes by tilting the controller. This door can be opened using your newly acquired helipods. Simply fire a helipod at the loop target to try it out.
Helipods. Oh. Okay.
Is an effective way to win bolts and prizes. Returning gladiators are always welcome.
Alright, let me see. 739. Let me look up this clip you sent me. You realize you just sent a link to the entire game playthrough, right? Like, that's not a short link to watch. You feeling okay? Did you get a lot of work done? Did you get a lot of work done? You know what? Sure. Yeah, I'll touch up the house. And I also need to do more bottles because there's 4 bottles from Micah. You did? Okay, nice. Okay, I'll take care of those too. Already prepped? Nice. Okay, cool. We'll see you. Okay, so it should be time-stamped. Okay, hold on. This will be a good stopping point. I'll go ahead and I guess what I need to do is save. I guess I can just... Alright, is there not a way to save? Oh, wait. Save, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna pull this up. And we'll see what Zach's argument is. Alright, so this is, one second, I'm gonna switch the window here. Alright, let's see. Alright, so you're saying that you think the... I'm gonna bump it up to the highest quality. think the higher quality video might be actually causing it to kind of. It's a little smoother if I bump it down a bit. All right, so yeah, Zach, I'm not sure that I'm seeing it. To me, it just feels like a PS2 version of the game I'm playing. The bad frame rate. Well, okay. To be fair, that was my fault for trying to boost the quality of the video too high. Here, I'll change it. Well, to be fair. Okay, so Zach, here's the thing. I mean, just a few months ago, I played this game myself, and I mean, yeah, it seems like a PS2 version of the game that I'm playing, from my perspective. For some reason, the vertical chat stopped. Weird. I mean, look, not to say that it's bad. It's not bad. I think it's great. I think it's awesome. But to me, I don't see the personally for me. I don't see this like huge drop off in style from this to the one I'm playing right now. To me, the one I'm playing right now just feels like a PS3 version of approximately of this game. TOD natively supports 480p 4.3 if that's part of the look that you find charming. It's a lot smoother than it's appearing, maybe because you're running a stream. I mean, that could be a factor, legitimately. Although, let me run a speed test and see what my current speed is. I'll check. Okay, so current speed, I'm getting 290, 300, 310 download, and 106 upload. So it shouldn't, in theory, that shouldn't be a problem. Because of how much bandwidth is going back and forth. That my current internet speed should be able to handle the. I mean, it's just a YouTube video, and I have a very powerful computer. So I have like a $4,000 computer bought this year, so it's pretty good. Kraken Time also supports 480p and 4.3. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be fair though, Zach, I will say that I basically wait. Why is the stream over? Why is it saying the stream is over? Oh, I had the wrong window pulled up. So what I will say is, it's not a big deal. It's only basically saying that TOD seems stiff and has less charm to it. So I do think there's a bit of stiffness. I agree with that. I do agree with that. It does feel a little stiffer than some of the previous games. I don't necessarily, personally for me, I don't know that I would say it has noticeably less charm. Or maybe not noticeably. Maybe noticeably, it might have a little bit of there might be a noticeable amount of difference. I don't think it has like a prohibitive difference in its charm. I think it's just a little different. But that's just my 2 cents. That's my thoughts. I've enjoyed all of them. I've enjoyed each one of the Ratchet and Clank games so far, and I'm looking forward to. I mean, this one just about as much as the others. I do think that. Oh gosh, which one was it? Ratchet and Commando. Going Commando. I do think Going Commando was a cut above, personally. I do think that Going Commando felt really really good. Like just especially from all the quality of life improvements that Going Commando made over the first one, I do think it was like a really great experience personally. But yeah, I do think that like there is something about that PS2. I do think there is something about that PS2 feel and um, the graphical limitations that the PS2 had natively forced some stylistic choices that I think actually ended up making many, many, many games in the PS2 era have a distinctly magnetic vibe to them. Just like they had a distinctly inherent charm that's kind of hard to replicate when you're trying to push the bounds of your hardware to whatever, or the bounds of your software rather, to whatever your hardware capabilities are. I think it makes it. I think because everybody, well, not everybody, for a long period of time, everybody was trying to push the bounds of the hardware you had available to you. And then so what you ended up doing is everybody was pretty consistently making, okay, what is the maximum this system can handle? Let's push it for that. And there was something about the hardware limitations for the PS2 that made the teams working on these games be very creative with the hardware that they had. And it did end up making a particularly charming graphical style that obviously, like, I mean, you take Ratchet and Clank and you take Final Fantasy X, and no, those are not on the same graphical style, but there was a similar, not a similar, there was there are similarities in the capacity of what the teams that were working on these games pushed into these games with what the hardware the PS2 had available for them. The enemies just seem stale in the PS3. See, I don't know that I would agree with that. I don't know that I would agree with it. The enemies feel stale. To me, they feel more approximately the same. But again, that's a personal, a personal um, take. Different way that PS2 is just max cozy. I agree. PS2, as far as, and maybe there's some nostalgia here. I will admit there's definitely some nostalgia here. But the PS2 definitely hits this like really just fantastic comfort zone in my soul. PS2 games feel more iconic because far less people played TOD ACIT than the PS2 games. So you think it's more, you think that it's they feel more iconic because less more people played them? I mean, I'll admit I may have some significant nostalgia playing into it because the PS2 was the first major console that I got a chance to play growing up. So there's definitely some very real possibilities of some nostalgia playing into it for me. But I do personally feel that there was a special charm to a lot of the PS2 games. I played the hell out of Tools of Destruction and Crack in Time. They are just as fun to me as playing the OG games, but all the entries are good. First off, welcome in, Hero Man. Hope you're having a good night. Yes, and that's generally I agree. Actually, and that's kind of what I've been saying is that for the most part, playing Tools of Destruction has felt like playing just another Ratchet and Clank game, which is good. I mean, I enjoyed the other ones. So the fact that for me, coming in as a newcomer to the series, is basically walking into these games blind each time. Um, this to me feels just like playing another Ratchet and Clank game, and it's a new story, it's new worlds, new weapons, new upgrades, and I'm down for it. So I would say Hero, um, with very slight asterisks, totally agree. I do agree with Zach that there is a little bit of stiffness that I am personally picking up. And it's minor, very minor, I would say. A very tiny bit of stiffness that this seems to have compared to the other games. But it's, I would say, largely inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. I think the overall vibe of the games, the overall vibe of Ratchet and Clank and the supporting characters still feel to me like the originals. So I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I was wondering if there was going to be a big drop off, and to me, as of this point, with only having played a few hours so far tonight, I would say the drop off, if there is one, is pretty minimal. To the point where I'm barely noticing. I do agree TOD is stiff for the grind rails in particular. ACIT fixed that anyway. Well, there you go. I do get crazy nostalgia from the PS2 Ratchet games, but that's nothing special for them. I feel like the most part PS2 games. Yeah, that is common for a lot of PS2 games. Personally, I feel that the Into the Nexus is where the series took the series into a different tone. And the writing changed how Ratchet and Clank interact with each other. See, now for me, that's a far more important metric. Like, and this is just my own personal opinion. That is a far more important metric for how a series feels than slight graphical changes or stiffness or slight combat changes. Is if the characters still feel like the original characters, and if the way that, like, Ratchet and Clank, obviously being the two main characters, the way that they interact with each other, the way that they interact with the people around them, the way that they interact with the world around them. If you change that, that's a cardinal sin, in my opinion. When you have a long-standing, very beloved franchise, is to fundamentally change the actual fabric of your main characters and who they are and how they interact with people. So yeah, I couldn't agree more with Hero. I think you're kind of hitting. I mean, again, coming from a kind of an ignoramus perspective here, because I have not played these games when I was a kid. I've only played, the first Ratchet and Clank game just a matter of a few months ago. So my entry into this series and experiencing these games for the first time is very new. So, anybody who's been a longstanding fan has to take my words with a very fine grain of salt, or maybe a very coarse grain of salt, perhaps. But yeah, I do personally. I think that having having your characters like core fabric and the way they interact with the world and each other changing is a massive misstep, especially when you have 6 games deep, because I think actually 7, because I didn't play Secret Agent Clank. 7 games deep into a series, and then Nexus is however many games after this. So let me see how many more games Nexus is. All right, Ratchet and Clank games. Okay, so tools of destruction. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13. So Nexus was the 13th game in the franchise. When you have that much history and that much, let's call it canon, for your characters to base your writing off of, and you make a misstep, like whatever. I haven't played Nexus, so I can't really speak to the accuracy or veracity of Hero's words, but it seems like that's the general consensus, that a lot of people feel like the writing, both Rack 1 and Hero both said that, with Nexus it went down a lot. So assuming that both of you are correct, which I have no reason to assume you're not, since you're both fans, than to be 13 games deep into a series and all of a sudden just try to be like, let's change these characters a bit. That's a mistake. That's a huge mistake. Let's see. So notice how none of us even dare to mention the Ratchet and Clank 2016 remake. Screw that game. Yes, that is where they took the new writing and built the remake off of the movie, which was a flop. So the narrative totally changed and the focus was bent for too many years. Not that it's a good game, but at least it doesn't piss me off like Nexus. Yeah, I highly recommend everyone go and watch the How Ratchet and Clank Lost Its Edge after the stream. Rift Apart was fun, but was hindered by the way 2016 remake was written. So Ratchet still feels like some kind of kid hero compared to the edgy, more mature Ratchet we get in the future and all have for all these past years. Rift Apart to me felt like a crack in time, but stripped of everything that makes a crack in time memorable. See, okay, I have so thoroughly enjoyed my delving into this franchise because I won't pay it the insult. Okay, it's not really even an insult. I won't do it the disservice of calling it a turn your brain off and enjoy game, but it's kind of adjacent to that sentiment where it's like there's a little bit of a turn your brain off and just enjoy it, but it's not a brainless game. So it's okay. Here we go. It's kind of like Pacific Rim. If anybody has seen Pacific Rim, which I'm sure most of you have, Pacific Rim is a movie where it's fun to watch. It's a really great just theater experience. It's not making you think hard. It's not making your emotions go, hog wild. But it's a really fun movie to watch. And, it's one of those things where, yeah, sure, I don't feel the need to be like, oh man, I'm not getting intellectually stimulated by this movie. Well, I won't watch it then. No, it's like, it's a great movie. I don't have to be intellectually stimulated by every single movie. In the similar sense, these games have been for me kind of like a little bit in that way, where it's kind of just I don't have to be having my heart torn out, thrown on a platter and sliced into pizza slices and served to be enjoying a game. Someone told me that Snape kills Dumbledore, and it's kind of spoiled for me. Shut up, Zach. So games don't always have to like move mountains for me. This for me is a perfectly just borderline turn your brain off and just enjoy the game kind of series. FFA is the closest I've gotten to actually liking a post CIT Ratchet. FFA, which one's FFA is Full Frontal Assault. Okay. Came out in 2012. Also known as Q-Force. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up tonight because I'm basically towards the end of the stream. So I'll be back on tomorrow, same time as usual. I will hopefully get the Twitch side of things figured out, which obviously everybody that's here currently, the 20 or so people, are on YouTube, so it won't really impact you guys that much. But I will make sure that everything is working perfectly before I stream tomorrow. Same time as usual, 8 p.m. And just as a heads up, so people are kind of aware, most Mondays and every other Sunday, I will be starting half an hour later than normal. Because Mondays we have a family dinner that I go to. And usually it's cutting it a bit close to actually get the stream started by 8 after family dinner. So on Mondays I'm going to be doing 8:30. And every other day, 8 o'clock, of course. Same as usual. Sundays, every second and fourth Sunday is also going to be delayed by about half an hour. Hero, have a good night. Hey, appreciate it. And by the way, Hero, just in case you're still hanging out when I say this, because I know there's a delay in the stream versus what's live versus what you're saying. just to give you an idea of the overarching kind of structure of my stream, and I'll make this pretty brief. I'm essentially doing what I'm calling a kind of traveling through games of the years, more or less. Playing at least one, usually like 4 to 6 games per year from 1972 to the present. I am currently in 2007, and I've got 2 more games after this in 2007. Then I'll be moving on to 2008. And every single year before we start the next year, I put the full list of games that have been recommended for the following year in the Discord channel. People vote on which games they want to see, and so on and so forth. It's about a 20-second delay. Okay. So if you have any games that you would like to recommend for not just 2008, but any year, let me know. And if you want to have a say in which games from each year get picked, you're more than welcome to join Discord. Would love to have you. But aside from that, I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night. Have a lovely night, everybody. If you're heading to bed, sleep well. If you are staying up, enjoy the rest of your night. I will catch you guys